Hey guys, welcome back to March Madness. Today it's day 5. We're gonna do some full body using a yoga block, so get that ready to go. And let's get started. Get you in that 4-point kneel. We're gonna start with those cat cows. We're gonna inhale, drop that belly low, bringing that gaze forward. We're gonna exhale, round our spine up, pushing that mat away from us. And inhale, opening up that chest, bringing that gaze forward. And exhale, bringing everything up and together. We're flowing through here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Meeting me with that neutral spine. We're gonna tuck those toes under, pike our hips up into that downward dog, and we're just gonna pedal our heels. Feeling that stretch in our calves and hamstrings. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to that high plank, we're gonna extend that left leg into 3-legged dog, bringing that left foot to left wrist, dropping that right knee if we need, but we're just gonna rock here. Feeling that stretch in our left hip flexor and hamstring. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness, we're gonna inhale as we extend that left arm to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, bringing that left forearm or hand down to the mat. And inhale, reaching back up to that ceiling. Exhale, bringing that arm down to the mat. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We reach up to the ceiling. We exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat, pushing that left foot back into downward dog. We're pedaling those heels for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to that high plank, we're gonna extend that right leg into 3-legged dog, bringing that right foot to right wrist, dropping that left knee if we need. We're just rocking here, feeling that deeper stretch. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness, we're gonna inhale as we extend that right arm to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, bring that right forearm or hand down to the mat. And inhale, reaching back up, opening up that chest. We're flowing through here for 4, 3, 2, last one, reaching up to that ceiling. We exhale, bring that right hand down to the mat, pushing that right foot back into downward dog. We're pedaling those heels one last time for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to that high plank, we're gonna drop our knees wide, keeping our feet together, coming to that child's pose. Just sitting back on those heels, arms stretched out in front of us. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing ourselves up when we're ready. We're gonna grab onto that block. We're gonna lie down on our back. Our knees are bent, feet are planted on the mat. That block comes in both hands, arms extended towards the ceiling. We're gonna start with some core. So I want you to make sure that tailbone is tucked under. And we're gonna start with our crunches. So I want you to exhale, crunch up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale as you lift, bringing that block to just above your knees, and then you lower down. pulling ourselves up with our lower abs. And then we lower down. Using that exhale to lift us and press that lower back into the mat. Then we lower down. Just warming up our core. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, reaching to those knees, and then we lower down, keeping those arms extended. We're gonna bring those legs to tabletop. We're gonna continue with those chest lifts. So I want you to exhale, chest lift up, block comes just above our shins now. Then we lower down, keeping those knees stacked over our hips, and that lower back pressed into the mat. We exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Pressing our lower back as we lift up, making sure it stays nice and stable. Exhaling as we lift up. Inhale as you lower and bring that block towards the ceiling. We're gonna add a layer in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna chest lift up. We're gonna tap our right toes to the mat, bring that leg back to tabletop, then we tap our left toes. Bring that leg back to tabletop, and then you lower your chest. So you're tapping both toes, and then you lower. Chest lift up, you tap the right toe, then your left toe, and then you lower down. Keeping those shoulder blades as far off the mat as you can as you tap your toes, and then you lower. Keeping those toe taps slow and controlled. You just lower that toe, then you slowly bring it up. Using our exhale to bring our legs back to tabletop. Inhale as you tap those toes. In 4, you're gonna stay lifted with me. 3, 2, and 1. We tap our toes, bring them back to tabletop, and then we tap again. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping those legs in tabletop, we're just gonna pulse our crunch. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. We're gonna place that block under our left foot, coming into our lower series. Arms can be down by our side. Our feet are hip distance apart, and our heels are close enough that we can touch them. We're just gonna start by glute bridging up, and then we lower down. Exhaling as we lift. Inhale as we lower to tap that tailbone on the mat. Pushing through our heels as we bridge up. Exhale to bridge, squeezing our glutes at the top, and then lower down. Making sure our core is pulled in towards our spine as we bridge up. And as we lower, we don't want our ribs to flare out. We want them tucked in. We're gonna add a layer in 4, 3, 2, and 1, lowering that bridge down. From here, we're gonna bridge up. We're gonna knee drive with that right knee, place that right foot back on the mat, lower our bridge. So we bridge up, we knee drive with that right knee, lower that foot to the mat, lower our bridge. Remembering to exhale as we bridge up. Inhale as we lower. Keeping our hips nice and level as we knee drive and lower down. Moving with intention here, we slowly bring that knee up and we slowly lower that right foot down to the mat before we lower our bridge. We don't want to swing it up and swing it down. That core is pulling that leg up and lowering it. We're gonna add on in 4, 3, 2, and 1, we bridge up. We're gonna knee drive, and then we extend and lower that right leg to the mat, bringing it back to tabletop before we lower our foot to the mat, lower our bridge. Exhale as you bridge, we knee drive, extend and lower, bring it back to tabletop, lower that foot to the mat, lower your bridge. Just one flowing movement. Keeping that glute bridge nice and high as you extend and lower that right leg. In 6, you're gonna stay lifted with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're staying lifted. We're just lifting and lowering that right leg. Remembering to exhale as we bring that leg up. Inhale as you lower. We're here for 4, 3, in 2, that leg comes to tabletop, and 1, right leg to tabletop. We're pulsing our bridge. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, in 1, we hold it high. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1, lower it down. Give those knees a hug. We're gonna place that block under our right foot this time. Feet are hip distance apart. They're close enough that we can touch them. We're just gonna start with those glute bridges. So I want you to exhale, glute bridge up. Inhale, lower down. Just tapping that tailbone to the mat as you lower your bridge, and then you bridge back up. Squeezing our glutes at the top, and then lower it down. Exhaling as we lift. Inhale as we lower. We're gonna add that knee drive in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bridge up, we knee drive with that left knee, lower that left foot to the mat, lower our bridge. Bridge up, knee drive, place that foot on the mat and lower down. Keeping our hips nice and level and that glute bridge nice and high as we drive that left knee. Controlling that left knee as we drive it in and lower it down. Just slow and controlled. We're here for 6, and then we're gonna add that extension. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bridge up, we knee drive, we extend and lower that left leg, bringing it back to tabletop, placing that foot on the mat, lower your bridge. Exhale to lift, knee drive, extend and lower, bring it back to tabletop, lower that foot, lower your bridge. Moving with intention, keeping our glute bridge nice and high. We're here for 4, and then you stay lifted. 3, 2, and 1. You're lifting that glute bridge. We extend and lift that left leg. Exhaling as we bring it up. Inhale as you lower. We're here for 6, 5. Keep that glute bridge high. 4, 3, and 2. That left leg comes to tabletop. And 1. Left leg to tabletop. We pulse our bridge. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. We hold it. And 1. Hold it nice and high. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Give those knees a hug. We're gonna come into a 4-point kneel. We're We're gonna place that block under our right knee to start. And we're just gonna extend our left leg straight back, and then we bring it back to center, resting that left knee on the mat before we send it back out again. I want you to exhale as you extend out. Inhale as you bring it in. Keeping our ears out of our shoulders. Our neck is nice and long. Gaze is just above our fingertips. We're using that core to send that leg back and bring it in. We're here for 4, and then that leg stays extended long. In 3, 2, and 1. That left leg is extended back. We lower our toes to the mat. We lift it up. Inhale as you lower, exhale as we lift it. We just want it in line with our spine when we lift it up and lower it down. Moving with intention, we're using that left glute to pull up that leg and lower it down. We're here for 6, and then we pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg stays up. We're just pulsing it. Tiny lifts and lowers. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down. We're gonna bring that block to the top of our mat. We're gonna come into a plank. So our hands are on either side of our block. It's lengthways. We're gonna come into a plank, and then I want you to pike your hips up towards the ceiling, and then we come down into that plank. Exhale as we pike up. Inhale as you come down. Coming down to that plank. So our shoulders are stacked over our wrist, and then we pike it up. Making sure that back is nice and flat when we come in that plank. Pike it up. In 4, I want you to widen your feet stance. We're gonna add a layer. In 3, 2, and 1. Widen those feet just so it's better balance. We're gonna come into that plank. We're gonna bring that left hand onto the block, then our right hand onto the block. Then we're gonna place our left hand on the mat, right hand on the mat. Then we pike to reset. We come into that plank, we come up onto that block, then we come down onto the mat. Alternating which hand goes onto the block first and goes down onto the mat. Just taking this slow and controlled. We don't want to rock too much as we go up on that block. Exhale as we pike up. Inhale as we come down. We're here for 6. Last push. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Coming down onto the mat, dropping those knees. We're gonna place that block under our left knee, finishing this side. We're in that 4-point kneel. We're just gonna start by sending that right leg straight back, and then we bring it back to center, resting that knee on the mat before we send it back again. Exhale as we extend out. Inhale as we bring it in. Keeping our core pulled in towards our spine, our ears out of our shoulders, and our gaze just above our fingertips. We're here for 6, and then that leg stays extended back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We keep that right leg extended back. We lower it down. We extend it up, tapping those toes to the mat, and then bring that leg up. So our leg is in line with our spine. Inhale as we lower, exhale as we bring it up. We're here for 6, and then we pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That leg stays extended up. We're just pulsing it, tiny lifts and lowers. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Get rid of that block. We're gonna come, so we're lying on our back. We're hugging those knees to our chest. We're just rocking side to side. We're gonna hold onto that left knee. We're gonna extend that right leg long. We're gonna pull that left knee over to our right side, extending that left arm long and bringing our gaze to that left hand. Coming back to center, just hugging those knees into our chest, rocking side to side again. Holding onto that right knee this time, extending that left leg long, pulling that right knee over to our left side, extending that right arm long, and bring our gaze to that right hand. Bringing everything back to center, hugging those knees and using them to rock us up to seated. We're just gonna extend that left leg long, bringing that right foot in, grabbing that left foot with our left hand and bringing that right hand over if that feels good. letting that go. Extending that right leg long and bringing that left foot in. Grabbing that right foot with our right hand and bringing that left arm over. Letting that go, coming to cross-legged. We're just gonna inhale, reach our arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, let our arms go. One more time, we're gonna inhale, reach up to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, let our arms go. And that is day 5, all done. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.